All right, welcome to another episode of Popping Corks with Andy Moore. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, focusing on bourbon, going to sample some Tennessee whiskey. This is George Dickel Bottle and Bond whiskey. This is the blue label. You might have seen it out there. Cool thing about it is the distilling season was fall of 2005. Obviously, we're in the fall of 2019. As you all know, bonded under law. First things first is obviously it needs to be 50% alcohol by volume. This is right at 100 proof. It needs to be all distilled under government regulations. And the other thing, it has to be distilled in the same distillery that it's manufactured in. Cool thing here is they have a nice little label talking about what the bonded under the law means. So the Bottle and Bond Act of 1897 is an old law, but it's an important one to know. To be considered bonded, the whiskey must be from a single distillation season, and distillery must be aged for at least 4 years. So we know this is hopefully at least 4 years. On top of that, it must be unaltered from its original character, except for using pure water to reduce proof to 100 degrees. So this batch of George Dickel, if you're holding abides by this law. If you have any doubts, just give us a call and we'll vouch for it personally. Okay, so be kind of interested. I think this is really cool. They put this out. Very nice label. Typically when you see George Dickel, or probably if that gets bounced around, you're not going to think about a high quality, long aged bourbon. However, distilling season fall of 2005. So theoretically, some research that I've done on this is that 13 years old, although we're in 2019, so this batch comes from barrels maturing since fall of 2005, with a taste that's bold and complex, kind of like the people who made it. Some obviously has some marketing to come into play with this, but I've seen some reviews and read some different people and have really liked it. So we're going to give it a sample tonight. So bought this at my local ABC here in the state of Alabama. I think it was roughly like $32. Wasn't expecting to have a kind of a cork, although this isn't a real cork, fake cork, but it's kind of cool. Typically, you're probably thinking twist off cap. Give this a little pour. And see what we see here. Typically, you're going to think of some other type big brand Tennessee whiskeys, the one with the black and white label that everybody's probably had in their life, typically mixed with Coke. Let's just see what this tastes like by itself. Picking up some heat, a little mellow in color, not quite as dark. However, coats very well on the glass there, which would be interesting. Wow, extremely smooth. Not typical what you would think. For those of you who ask for some other type Tennessee whiskeys for a shot at the bar with your beer, with your drink when you're watching football at a downtown place. This is really smooth and very interesting. Wow, kind of like this a lot. As you can see, hopefully you can kind of see coats very well. Good color. Not like heavy vanilla or heavy bitterness, what you might expect from a Tennessee whiskey. Extremely smooth, has a little bit of after heat, but it's kind of comforting and warm at the end of it. Hey, I think this is extremely nice for the money. I don't know if you can really pick up anything better. Kind of at loss for words with the taste and the flavor. Was not expecting it to this level, and it's really got a kind of a lingering coating that's probably similar to what you see on this glass here. For those of you who typically gravitate towards bourbons, or even if you're looking for something unique to bring to a party, even for a cold winter's night, I think this would be awesome for a hunting camp. I would definitely recommend this. Again, George Dickel Tennessee Whiskey Bottle and Bond blue label. If you see this at a $30-ish, $35 price point, I don't think you're going to be making a mistake. A little bit higher, yes. When I saw it, it was just kind of hiding out mid-level on the shelf. And, for being 13 years old at a $30 price point, I don't think you can really beat it. So find a couple bottles. I'd honey hole them on the shelf. Very good. Hope you enjoy this. If so, like my YouTube page. going to continue to do a couple more of these and load them, and hopefully we'll get some more feedback from you guys. Again, thanks so much. Enjoy this video, and happy sipping.